Hello everyone, in the last video we were able to do something very interesting, which is generating a full SEO optimized blog article with just one click. And we could create an outline for it that was somehow looking at Google search results, or at least the top results, and based on that trying to come up with something that surpassed the competition in terms of creating our own blog article. But what if we can actually have a solution that, to create this outline, does a deep analysis of each top ranking article on the first Google search results page, and then once it does content gap analysis and it looks at what they are missing in terms of topics, etc., then it creates our own blog outline. So that's what I did with this template. Exactly what I'm doing is using this same target long tail keyword, which is how to scale a service business. That's all you have to add as an input, and then you click save and add prompts, and then we will analyze the first top 5 positions in Google search results, right? The prompt is very simple. It says analyze the content in depth of the article position number 1, identify the gaps, outdated information possibly, or areas lacking depth in the existing content. And we're using Claude 3.5, right, as a system, as a model. And we're using our 2 data extenders. We're using the Google Organic SERPs data extender, which makes it possible to go and look at ranking articles. And then for each URL, article number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, and 5, we are then grabbing those URLs with our website content data extender, and which you can mainly the final prompt extracts the full article, and then it returns the identified gaps, outdated information, etc. And we're doing this for all the top 5 articles, right? The next thing we do is get all these 5 lists with gaps and compare them to identify overlapping gaps, and then create a unique consolidated list by prioritizing the overlapping gaps, right? And then as an output, it will create a list of unique content gaps that then we will use to create our own blog outline, right? So as you can see, we are using here Gemini. Gemini has the ability to process large amount of text, which is, in this case, we have 5 lists, so that's why I'm using. And then we will create a unique angle for our own article. So here it is. It says scaling your service business through remote workforce optimization, right? So that's the angle. Then we will also do some sort of social listening by using the people also ask section on Google search results, right? We have it here thanks to our data extender. We have all the questions here. But then we can also do something such as using, again, the same data extender, but with the post keyword forum. So now it looks at what people are discussing in forums about this topic. So we will do that, and it gives you all the people also ask, and also pain points and questions in forums, right? And then the next one will collect case studies for the topic. And we're using Perplexity since it's more of a search engine. We're happy with the results. It gives you some case studies. Some are non-related to service businesses specifically, such as Amazon, which is more of a product business. But we do get some back with this prompt. And then what we do here, it's actually collecting some infographics that you can incorporate to your article, and it will return them. And then as a final prompt, we are actually creating the blog article outline, which now based on all these inputs, right? So content gap analysis, questions that people also ask, insights from case studies, the data and visuals gathered from the infographics, and also based on the angle that we decided after the content gap analysis for our own article, right? So it says combine all these elements to produce a superior blog structure that is comprehensive, engaging, and designed to rank highly. And we're using ChatGPT O1 Preview, which is one of the most superior models at the moment. This video is being recorded. This is mainly the outline that now not only discusses an angle that none of the top 5 ranking articles on Google are discussing, but also collect knowledge from different sources, right? So as you can see, it says scaling your service business through remote workforce optimization, right? Which was our angle. Based on the outline, you have instructions for the introduction, the section 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, right? And additional resources such as infographics or ad templates and tools and expert interviews, right? So this is it. This way, you really tackle and address a pain point or a problem in a way that nobody's doing, which increases your chances dramatically to rank on the first page of Google, possibly beating the competitors already. I hope you find this video very valuable. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.